And as you were saying, Pilski, the comp is the style, the thought process behind it, very similar.
Yeah, I mean, PRX, since they swapped over to this double duelist, the Yoro Raze comp, they've been on a run. I think they're, you see some of the data here, but there's also data from off-season tournaments. I think they're 14-3 on Lotus, and some of that is against, I mean, a lot of that is against world-class teams, not just domestically in Pacific, whereas T1, I mean, this is a map that they've, since they used to play that Sova as well as the double duelist with the ISO, I feel like they've kind of been in a bit of a crisis trying to figure out what works on it. They did try to swap across from the Cypher over to the Viper, still playing the double duelist. It still didn't work particularly well for them. I think they might have even dropped a game to Secret maybe at the end of the group stage, or I can't, or maybe it was RRQ that really kind of demolished.
They want to move that spike into a better position.
Just full face out in towards the vendor spawn. Izu leading the way, trying to break the crosshair, and Buzz able to profit from that. Divine now going to be taken down. Two charges over towards that dimensional drift. Three players still to deal with. Meteor catching a glimpse onto one. Repositions out from stairs. Izu dancing around the bullets. Patman going to be struck down. Meteor looking for a little bit of impact here. As Jing finds two quick kills with a frenzy. Izu still standing. Jing at 15 HP. Trying to find a timing. Playing a ring around the rosy, but so too is Izu. He's able to outpace him. The time is just not going to be there. Best that Jing can hope for is going to be another little ult charge, which he will be able to scoop up, but in the end.
Arn. Oh, saw the head.
Izu trying to push up and catches the timing. Forsaken cannot escape fast enough. Good shot right as he was about to escape, and now Buzz pushing forward, able to find Jing as well. Player advantage, the Prowler. Pogs here on the door. Patman, however, scouted out by the opposition. Looks here at backside, but she's getting chipped away at, and eventually Izu's able to collect it. Divine still fighting back for a little bit more, finds a kill on the DH. Stacks. It's the plant here on the corner. Swing out off the back of the flash. Divine able to find one, finds himself a third now in the round as Buzz and Stacks both get knocked out. It's Izu and Meteor. It's a swing around the back. Something watching for it. Might not have audio, but he's got game sense still. Meteor now having to do it all. No thorns set up here on the spike. Holding it to half, spots him, knows that he's going to be off of it here for now, but he's running out of time, and Divine continues to try to scale!
Bangkok MVP.
Oh, DH, kind of get lost in the sauce, and the paint shells flush him out into the open, so something quickly able to go ahead and scoop up that kill. Sherwalt is set up, Meteor trying to lurk forward, gets a smattering of damage across, putting Jing down to 53. Can't confirm the kill. At the same time, Izu sprinting forward. Shrug off the steel guard as relay bolt goes flying. Desperately trying to find a buy, and eventually he's able to do so. The overdrive collecting the kill. It's a scout here onto a couple other players. Swing out, has to pull back away from the angle. Spike now planted, a 4v4. PRX trying to go on the retake, and that's a great first kill as Izu does get taken down. Buzz now going to be traded out, and immediately the remainders are found. Diffuse to come in, and PRX are going to keep this tight.
Just a little moment of hesitation here for PRX during that.
You've got the double stack there. Patman in position. Sees nade combo is available.
Oh, yeah.
So they're going to be considering it now, sending it the slide forward. Izu going to be struck down. There's the nade. Buzz gone. PRX play it beautifully. Meteor felled back over outside of C main. And that now leaves just TH and Stacks, a Stinger and a Classic in a 2v5 position.
Not going to be easy. Get the ghost. A little bit of extra firepower there. Have to clear some corners because you have zero info. What's going on over here? Just a little bit of an extra prize there for Stacks.
Door tap. Divide plays off of that. TP up in towards the site.
Even Divide's.
That's only Buzz from T1.
It's a quick TP over.
Here's the util dump. Sheer wall reposition, goes over to the C site this time. That's just going to be the gate crash forward, in with the dimensional drift. Two players going to be spotted out. Nightfall in response, fully dodged. It's going to be a B site take attempt here from T1. Paranoia flying through, couple pot shots of the Outlaw, nothing going to be found. This Buzz now finds himself forward here at upper, the swing coming in, Patman. Caught up in the mix. Something starting the rotation. Does have a dimensional drift of his own. He's immediately going to invest this one.
Vice Wall just slowed up Jing on the backside.
Calling the spot outs, but running out of time here on the ultimate. Meteor going to be struck down. Forsaken playing forward in from main. DH here in the smoke, swings out, finds the headshot. Devi going to be taken down. A huge kill to be found as the defuse started, but not quite held it to half. Stacks there and upper, able to find both.
A couple players die instantly to that. Oh, something.
Speaking of dying instantly.
Oh,
Speaking of dying instantly. Speaking of dying instantly.
I was hoping for your sake.
As Devi takes 2 shots this time. But it's just a great call. Everybody just dead off the rip. PRX just challenging forward, taking duels. And
That one.
I thought it was a gotcha game.
No.
You. Well, fast lane set up. Push coming through. Meteor going to be smoked off the angle there with that Marshall. As push forward, and Devi is snappy as all hell. Finds Izu. DH now dead. Jing able to just get the peek through that narrow little gap, and Stacks now whittled away at down to 30 HP. I mean, yeah, just play off the guidance there, the prowl. Sending out the rocket here immediately. Forsaken swinging up and back. Rubble immediately finding himself a second kill. Stacks can take it down. Jinx still hovering around, trying to flush Buzz out into the open instead of the spray, but Buzz is able to win that one out in the end. Steel Garden going to be sent. Bit of a shallow one there. As Buzz immediately going on the pivot here, trying to get a spot out onto anybody around this B site. Exits it. As now their own dimensional drift going to be coming through. Prowler to try to tech. Sees connecting. Patman swinging out of the smoke there and upper, able to find one. And Devi gets away scot-free. Meteor cannot collect that kill, but eventually is able to find as he re-swings back into the angle. Patman now shut down. The clone gone. Something needing to do it all. But
Might be feeling it after that last round.
Flash going to be dodged. Prowler confirms it. Buzz, however, loses his life. It's a swing coming in, and Jing, there's the second layer out from Baby Door. He's able to find Izu. Stage now set. PRX
It's TP.
looking to try to tie it up. The push on the door. And Forsaken outdoes Meteor. Don't think he's going to be ready for this angle. No, Stacks does manage to go ahead and get the kill. Does get locked out. Has to retap this. As DH tries to take some forward space, but has since been scouted by the Prowler, by the Haunt. Tucks in the drop. Refaces out. Stacks now trying to find it out, trying to win it.
Use a little bit of util.
1, 2, 3. Everybody storming forward. Just Devi. Got Sheriff in hand, lingering outside of C, trying to see if anyone goes for that main push. As Stacks trying to send out the Haunt, immediately going to be scouted out, and he is just going to be dead to rights. Jing able to find one there with the Frenzy. Buzz peeking in towards upper, finds a headshot, looks for the second, gets it. Something gets annihilated. Forsaken trying to drive him out of the corner, but Buzz still holds his own. Vine out, last one standing, finds DH. Retap of the spike, the smoke now gone. Buzz, he's actually gonna push the smoke. I was gonna say, it's versus Devi on the opposite side with that Sheriff in hand, but doesn't manage to get the shot out. It's a very nice little bit of aggression here from the rookie.
I'm out of here.
And there's Izu. Jiggling, looking for a little bit more as the spam has something down so very low. Up and over the top he goes. Shots eventually connecting. Jing gonna be taken down as DH finds himself a second.
Spike down A.
Stacks refilling the space. Catching Forsaken unawares.
And again, see if they can find some more value.
No spy checking here on this tree position. So Meteor just able to go ahead and massacre them. Finds 2 quick kills. Patman and Forsaken both take it down. Both critical parts of trying to get a push going. And something now noted cutting across towards the connector door. He swings back over towards the orb. Izu bounding forward, now spotting him out, but eventually the headshot does come in, but something on the TP is right back into the open. But Spectre still able to find more value. Good shots from Devi, puts Buzz down onto the floor. Jing taking some forward space here towards back sight, tries to go for the readjustment. Prowler getting the chomp, fully blinded up. Stacks able to strike him down. The flash in. Devi trying to play himself forward onto the site, but Meteor collects himself a third. And
A lot of trouble, but they're trying to crunch.
they bolt there into the corner. The slide forward. Izu able to find one. Jing's Bucky does manage to find value, and Patman absolutely lets that Sheriff sing. 2 massive kills. Weapons now able to be scooped up. Meteor arriving in from the back, however. sure that they leave one on the floor as he runs out of bullets. And Shorty at that range is not going to do a damn thing for you. Sax, however, not able to find a spray. Jing with 15 HP versus Meteor with 5. Still has a pain shell, a plasmec, and a boombot.
And a showstopper.
This is very much anybody's round, but yeah, if he can get confirmation, it could just be the showstopper sent in his direction. Instead, just going to look to try to hold this angle. Flash is available. Swings, and Jing.
Op now for Buzz.
Doesn't really, yeah, haven't seen this at all from the defense thus far, so brings it now out. Does have the dimensional drift as a backup.
Now, this is more what I'm talking about here from PRX. Let something do his thing over at A. See what kind of info, space he can gather. The rest of you just kind of figure out what's going on, get some reads. This is maybe not the right one.
Jiggle peek there. There's a relay bolt, shoving it back around the corner. The blind is there on a Forsaken, but it's a wise decision to back away, not look to overstep here. Izu does take an immense amount of damage, and they don't trade hardly any back. No positive sign there for PRX as Forsaken from the shadows at the ready. Arriving here onto the A site, going to be cleared out as the Steel Garden immediately going to be tossed in here by Meteor. Pushing forward though, Forsaken scales up, finds the headshot. Stacks now arriving at stairs, the smoke's gone. Finding a timing onto one, Patman going to be taken down. DH flushed out, but Izu still, despite the health deficit, able to find the kill. Forsaken now on the floor. Brings it into a 3v3. The swing forward, something favored, finds the headshot.
Spike planted.
And it's now all on Buzz and Izu. Devi watching around the back. Buzz. Initial drift, checking forward. Buzz just waiting on the angle. Jing going to be struck down. Something does exit. Goes for the shorty kill as he often does. But Izu is there to go ahead and cover. So in the end, it's going to be a trade up. T1 maintaining a numbers advantage. His Meteor slowly drifting forward here into the smoke. He's going to swing out of this one. Devi waiting, finds the timing, finds the kill, brings it now back into a 3v3. Attention going to be paid here onto the B site. It's Devi looking to try to find the kill, and the fadeaway shot does manage to connect there onto Izu. Looks for a little bit more. Stacks able to stave him off for now.
Last player standing.
Unavailable, but Buzz dead inside of the smoke. Stacks able to collect one. A shot to the back of the skull. Patman dead. Forsaken scooping up the weapon, the C's connecting, landing there right at his feet. The decay in play, but now recovered. Forsaken looking to try to do something that Stacks might not anticipate, which is scale forward.
PRX are gonna make this their destination, seemingly. No contact. Sometimes teams kind of outguess themselves. Meteor is trying to get over here, trying to put this Guardian to good use.
And that doesn't have any kind of setup util. Tagged into the back there for a brief moment, but no Thorns to try to slow this up. Jing now going to be boosted up on top of the box, and well, it's just going to be a double spam into the smoke. Meteor loses his life. DH taken down. Devi holding the mound angle there with the operator in hand. T1 widely would just be happy to try to find any type of damage they could possibly get, but right now looking very unlikely. Devi striking again, finding one. Buzz going to be struck down. Stacks not seeing anything. Double Thorn set up here, the sheer wall as well. The slow swing coming through. There's the peek, there's the shot. Buzz able to find one. Damage suffered is Forsaken. Blinded up, strafing forward. Dimensional drift going to be coming through. Ping's coming down. Shots found. Forsaken able to find one. Izu going to be struck down as Patman dead. Forsaken finding one, running out of bullets. Buzz able to find the shorty, draws it down. Has to reload the mag. The spike gets collected. The push out of the smoke! And DH. Gate crash from Buzz would almost certainly be putting him to his own demise. Just going to be the fake out. Thorns, pain shells, all look to try to hold them back. Waiting up the decay. This is a big connection, but Buzz peeking the corner, able to find one. Izu going to be traded out as something finds that Jing. Gets 2 more kills. The Stacks does fall. Buzz going to be struck down. And we might just be in for another overtime.
Covered if they push A.
Flash sent out. Izu not going to be caught by that paranoia. Gets out wide enough. Forsaken watching the angle. Couple warning shots as Gate Crash goes forward onto the A site. Speaking of which, something takes his. Now arrives nearby enough. Pivot call would be monstrous here from T1. They just don't have the information. Forsaken, however, able to find one. DH Back the enemy Omen, but the trade up is there or something. Looks a kill onto Izu. Drop them coming through, not the fake out, but DH, quick little peek, finds the shot, but Jing continues to maintain the advantage. Stacks now, last one alive, and Device swings around from behind. PRX now up to match point, 13-12. Smoke about to expire. Buzz trying to peek in. He swings right in to death. Devi finding the kill. Steal the orb. Stacks stop them from being able to get any of these ults online. They continue to scale, but T1 quickly now rotating around towards this A side. Pivot option is available for PRX. Depending on what they try to go for. Stacks trying to hold the door. Jing, a poke and prod, a peek, a spot on the Izu. Ultimately, nothing else found. Spike now being brought in, and Meteor cannot hold his own. DH needing to do it all.
Spike down.
Finds the first, finds the second, something dead, but Ching and Devi bring now the rookie to be the last player standing for T1. 2 health, 3 players, and no real hope. A 3K from Devi, double OT maps, but PRX fresh off the back.